And we are live. You can hear me and see me. Hopefully everything is working. Let me know if you can hear me. We had an amazing stream earlier this morning, and I couldn't skip today because we had offered to do the giveaway of the Kingdom Death Samurai today. The lovely girl is sitting right here. She's not finished, but if I don't finish her in this stream, I'm going to work a little bit on our little bust here. I'm going to show you. Let's see, one second. There's our bust that we painted on Wednesday. This is the Tiny Leads chemical set. It looks like Jessie from a certain show. This is the samurai who we're going to give away today. And you have to have 25 points. So do your exclamation point points or exclamation point stars. I can't remember for sure. Gold stars. And you'll be able to see if you have enough points. There's ways to earn points. It's mostly just by being cool. I might be able to give away 5 points to everybody in chat at the end. That's another thing we might do. Is it working? I don't see any. The bot is not on. Wait a second. Let me put the bot on. I'll be right back. I knew there would be a tech problem. There's always a tech problem. Okay, let's try it now. Try exclamation point points. There we go. Try it now. I've relaunched the bot. It should be working. I'm hoping it's working. Oh, don't worry. We'll fix it. We always do. See? Yay, the bot is working. I think what happens is that if a lot of people are pressing points, the bot won't tweet every single thing. So that's actually good because then chat doesn't get super clogged with all the bot messages. But yeah, I'm just going to say a quick shout out to people who I see in the chat. Dark Torlin is in the house. The Moon, Renee, thank you so much for showing up. Raging Again. Rachel. Cosmo BC. LJ Nick. Apollonius 1. These are names. Some of these names I don't recognize. It's great to see you guys. Nahual Pilzitinal. Ooh, that's a tough name. What else? 30 Studio. Twice one day. I know this is crazy. So I'm gonna explain real quick. We had a stream special stream. Hold on one second. There we go. We had a really special stream today because I have a lot of Asian and Aussie and New Zealand followers, and they asked me to do a special stream just for them. And so I said, you know what? I will get up at 4 in the dark of night, 4 in the morning, to stream for you guys. And so I did a 4-hour stream already today. We did a giveaway. I'll show you the giveaway we did. This is Raina. She is from the game Wander. And we painted her. We gave her a little Aussie tabard. We changed the colors a little bit so she would be in Aussie colors. She's ready to go. And it's funny because D-Day Gaming, he's a really good streamer friend of mine. He co-hosted my show, and he ended up winning the giveaway. But I totally don't mind at all because he worked for me, basically, like chatting with me and making sure that I was on task and so that I could see everything. Greece is here. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Here, right now, it's 2:30 p.m., so it's in the afternoon now. My stream this morning was at 4 a.m., 4 a.m. to 8 a.m., so I'm a little tired. So forgive me if I'm a little bit more fuzzy today. That's probably the best way to describe it. Oh, you know what? I didn't get to show you Raina. Here, I didn't have her in cam. Here's Raina. She's from the game Wander by Red Panda. Red Panda Miniatures is the there we go. Red Panda Miniatures produces it. And you can go to redpandaminiatures.com. So she's super cute. She's a kangaroo dragoon. I'm not real sure what a dragoon is because I don't have a lot of war history in my background. But she's a very cute miniature. The stream went amazing. It was really, really good. We painted that whole miniature. I started working a little bit on the Marine Satyr. Where did I put him? The Marine Satyr from Maradia Miniatures. This guy right here. He's from Maradia. I will probably try to paint some of him on stream in some place, in some point. Oh, in Final Fantasy Dragoon's Jump. That makes a lot of sense. Here, this is the Satyr from Marine Satyr or Mediterraneo from Aradia Miniatures. Beautiful. This is sculpted by Joaquin Palacios, and he is from Spain, España. And so the company is from Italy, Aradia Miniatures. Stefano Moroni is the person who runs it. Yeah, the Mediterraneano. I love him. Oh, I'm going to switch to this. And I need my fluorescent. I just dropped it on the floor. So I'm going to set a timer on my phone so we can do our drawing toward the end of the stream. You only need 25 points to enter. So pretty much, if you've been watching my stream, you probably have enough. That's dedication to my fans. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for my fans, Zamoon. I mean, they motivate me. Every comment and every like on my Facebook page and everybody who comes here, that fuels me, and that like makes me want to paint more. And then I hope that I want to make people paint more, because I feel like the more art we have in the world, the better we can make this place. And I know a lot of us, for a lot of us, painting is medicine. And so that's what it is to me. So that if I can be somebody else's medicine and help other people paint and feel better, then I'm all about it. And if I have to get up to 4 in the morning once in a while, I will do that. Yep. Hey, Weird Brush. Welcome. Okay. Let me switch over to my painting chat channel here. Here we go. Okay, forgive me. I'm a little bit tired, as you can see. But Jimmy the Brush, thank you so much for the host. I believe that this is the second host of the day for Jimmy the Brush. I don't know. Looks like he's auto-hosting me, but thank you so much anyway. I always like to say hello. How do you redeem? Don't worry, we're going to open a raffle. We're not going to do it right now. We want to give all the people who are in the chat right now a little time. So, Renee, thank you so much for the host. That's so nice. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, it helps you get stuff done. That's good. I want to paint each time I see your miniatures. Perfect. Oh, see, and that fuels me, and that makes me want to paint more too. And I love to help people paint. So let's get to it. Okay. So this is Yeah Science. Yeah Science by Tiny Leads. And I love this bust. He's mostly done on his face. I think I'm not going to mess anymore with his face. But he has all this black here, this whole little skull hand or a skeleton hand right here. I'm gonna try to do this, and if it doesn't work out, I'm gonna stop and just use paint. But I bought a gel pen, and I thought I would try seeing if I could at least block in the color with the gel pen, and then I can paint over it maybe. So I'm looking at this as my reference. Have you guys ever used a pen on your minis before? Hey, Maribel, welcome back. Aw, yeah, Dark Tourlin is awesome. Single ticket. Yep, it's probably going to be a keyword raffle. And everybody in the chat who is here will have a chance. That's working really good. I like that so far. Have anybody ever used a gel pen on minis? Maybe this is a first for mini painting. I'm a better at drawing than I am painting freehand on, so this is sort of my cheat. I just want to show you, you don't have to paint everything. You can do whatever works, man. Yeah. It is a little bit more difficult control, I can tell you that. You're going to have to use a very fine touch. Nope, nobody's used a gel pen before. Neither have I. This is the first time. I just thought I would try it. It would speed. I'm an impatient person. I don't like to wait. And so I wanted to see if I could make it work. Aw, thank you so much for the tip. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can use a toothpick to, no, it's not cheating. Tell her that's not true. Tell her Shoshie said. Whatever works. If it gets you the result, it's not cheating. Now, you may not get as detailed. Like if I painted this with the toothpick, I'm not going to be able to get some of the details in those eyes that I got here. But that doesn't mean it's cheating. Because as you can see, I mean, it looks good to me. That's what's important. It's my mini, right? Doesn't quite look like a hand yet, but we're going to get it. The bones get a little bit narrower in the middle. My only concern is the gel pen going to stick? I'll probably need some kind of... That looks awesome to me. I mean, what do you think? And then I can go back in the black and do like a little wash over it and then clean it up. But I'm going to wait for it to completely dry. It was on War Machine Troops, Tiny Eyes. Oh, see? Do what works, man. Let me take this big pile of sticky tack off his head. Okay, I'm going to set that down. Let's put this sticky tack... I need to put my gel cap back on. Oh, and look, I got a pink one to write down cool stuff like my followers and not my followers, but my subscribes and things like that. I can write them down. All right. Ooh. Okay. This is a gel pen by Jelly Roll from Japan. Same thing that I used here, a Jelly Roll. Japan gel pen. And I am very happy with the result. I don't know about you guys, but I can live with that. Good enough. Sometimes it doesn't have to be perfect. It can just be good enough. My mini rules. Oh, thank you. Airbrushing is not cheating either. Dry brushing is not cheating either. It's just a tool. It's just a way to get to the result. I mean, here's the thing. Who are you going to listen to? People who don't own your minis and they're not, going to live with them, or you? It's your mini. You get to do to it what you want to do to it. And if you want to paint it blue and put stars and, whatever, you can, because it's yours. So don't let the haters get you down. And I just realized we gave him way too many fingers over here. What am I going to do? He's got... See, that's why we can make it work. Make it work by taking out a finger. We'll just paint over it. 1, 2, there should be 4, and this is the thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we need to get rid of everything over here, actually. That's funny. 6 finger. No, I did not. I did not do it intentionally. Like I said, I'm tired, guys. If I make a mistake, call me on it. I had a teacher, and one of the things that made her a great teacher was because students paid attention to her. And the reason why they paid attention was she gave extra credit for when people pointed out if she made a mistake. She was a math teacher, and I'm telling you guys, math and me are not friends. I struggled. I'm pretty sure I have a learning disability in math. It's called dyscalculia. It's like dyslexia, only math. And I just struggled all the way through every math class, but she was able to capture my attention. And it was because she would give the extra credit for catching mistakes. So I would watch because I needed every little piece of extra credit that I could get to get my grade up. But by paying attention, I learned the stuff. And I also learned how to teach in a way that people can relate to. See, making that bone nice and narrow. We can always go back with the gel pen over it too. All right, I got to catch up on chat. Did I catch up on? I got about 2 hours of sleep, so it was a little bit catch up. Yeah, not a lot. I think you need a gel pen now. It's totally cheating. It's cheating if you think it's cheating, but not for me. There's no cheating in art. Trying to catch my stream on my phone on the freeway doesn't work so well. Hey, Falcon Punch Drunk. No, it doesn't. It's difficult, isn't it? But you can listen. Just be careful. Don't watch too closely if you're driving. Don't type anything in chat if you're driving, mister. I'm pretty happy with that. I wonder if this guy used a gel pen. He probably painted it all by hand. You listen to the voices in your head, Dartoilen. You must say it's done. We will always think it needs a little more. Yes, I agree. Razar, that is so true. No mistakes, only happy accidents is exactly right. Yeah, you never know. And like I said, because it's my mini, it doesn't need to be competition level. You know, it's good enough. I think if it turns out to be like something I'm really liking, I might go ahead and see, you know, if I can raise it up to that level, competition level. But if not, I just have a really cool set of busts, huh? I'm using a miniature bust from Winsor Newton. It's not quite as nice as the regular artists Winsor Newtons. So it's a little bit icky. Hey, Flickster. You're not late. Don't worry. You're good. And Protomaker. Moin moin. Protomaker is not from Hamburg, but we can say moin moin too. All right, there we go. Now we have the right amount of fingers. I like that. Okay. I'm gonna leave that alone because that needs to dry. Dyscalculia is a specific learning disability in math. Kids with dyscalculia may have difficulty understanding number-related concepts or using symbols or functions needed for success in mathematics. Dyscalculia is a common learning issue that impacts kids' ability to learn. And that is absolutely true. In the 3rd grade, I was labeled learning disabled, and in the 4th grade, I was labeled gifted. And I think it's just like my brain overcompensated with art because I felt like it. I don't know about you guys, but when I was in school, I had a lot of problems in school. And I'm pretty sure I had attention deficit disorder. I'm not 100%, but because I think I'm better now, or I at least can have a lot more coping mechanisms. But I had a lot of problems paying attention. My mom called me a wool gatherer because I would space out. But if it was something I wasn't interested in, forget about it. You would have a difficult time getting me involved in it. So I would only do the things that I felt like I was good at. And art was one of them. And there was a lot of years where I felt like that was the only thing I would be able to do. I didn't think I could do anything else. That is a little bit too peachy. Too peachy. I'll just blend it in. I need to get out some Trader Green. Trader Green. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, Dovska. Here's Trader Green. You went to boarding school for dyslexia during late elementary school. Oh, wow. So, yeah, I was always a strong reader. So reading and language I didn't have a problem with, but math I did. Big time. For those of you who are wondering why I'm getting out this green, it's because I didn't base coat my skin tone with the green like I usually do. So I'm adding it back in after the fact as a shade tone. And I mix it with my P3 Midland Flesh for kind of a neutrally browny, I don't know what to call it. What is that? That's peach still. Let's add more green as we go here. There we go. That's pretty. Have we started early? Did we start early? I don't think we started early. It's normal stream time for our chat for today. I'm going to add a little bit of Beast Hide. It's a beautiful brown. I used this on my Mediterranean. He looked really good with it, so I think, oh yeah, that's pretty right there. That's a nice tone. It's brown, but it's beige, so it's not overpowering at all. I'm going to add a little blue to it because I want a little coolness in the shadows of his face. I'm going to add some coal black. Oh no, it is It is 2:55 right now, and I usually start at 2:30. So I'm on time. Yep. All right, just a smidge of the cool color to my brown color, so you're gonna see how that's gonna change it. See how that's nice and cool. Caucasian skin has lots of blue tones and shadows. Something to think about. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and use that brown back here. That's too peachy. Too much peachy. So we talked about the samurai giveaway. Like I said, she's not finished, but she will be finished by the time I send her out. And I will post photos of her, of how she looks, so everybody will get to see the final product on my Facebook and on my Instagram. That's too blue. Oh, Flickster, thank you so much for the host. Flickster is a streaming mate of mine. He is an amazing painter. Well, he's going to be an amazing painter. I think he's an amazing painter. I know that if I say that, he will go, oh, I'm not amazing, Shoshie. Because he's a humble bloke. But he's an amazing streamer, for sure. And if you haven't already followed him, he is a great person to follow. I'm just blending my colors right onto the skin. Because skin is not just one color. It's okay if we've got a couple different colors going on in there. In there, in the Chicago accent, there. I'm not from Chicago, so I apologize to Chicagoans in the chat. All right. I left this kind of bright area right here because light's coming from about 2 o'clock. And I'll go in and put a little bit more. You were good with math, Darth, but reading and comprehension skills sucked. Oh, okay. You know, everybody has their thing that they're good at, though. Everybody has something they're good at, and everybody has something they're bad at. I don't care who you are. There are people like Flickster who are good at lots of things. He's a good designer, tech person. He can do math. And trying and passionate to learn. That's awesome. All right. We showed the secret color last time. It's a little bit of this fluorescent. That's to get this, it's called subcutaneous light. My friend Ben Kometz taught me about subcutaneous light. It means under the skin. Is the cutaneous layer. It's this layer of skin. I was good in biology. I was very good in biology. I never took chemistry and I never took physics because there was so much math. And I actually got my degree in art kind of by cheating. My degree at that time period only called for me to take 2 sciences. I could get away with taking 2 sciences instead of a math. So I took astronomy, which normally does have a decent amount of math in it, but I had a lab partner that was really good at that kind of thing, and so I lucked out. See, there's our subcutaneous light. We're gonna blend that in. It's very sketchy right now. This particular paint, this fluorescent, dries so quick, so I don't get much blending time with it. But the P3 is nice because it blends quickly. It blends easily. And I'm going to put a little back here. Aw, who just followed us? Let's see. Melty, thank you so much for the follow, and thank you and welcome. I imagine the light is hitting him from the back, and so there's going to be more of that subcutaneous color going on back here, right? The one thing that is difficult for me when I use a 2D image, I have to imagine the back. And this whole area right here, the shield, that's going to be tough because I'm not very good at like gem type blending. I'm going to look something up though. What is this called? This is a respirator mask? I think that's what it's called. I'm going to look it up and see if I can find an image. And I'm going to look up the name of the show so that I can see if I can find a good image to copy from off my phone. Okay, I think I've got here. Oh, yeah. So here is the respirator mask. As we can see, it's got a clear shield. And if I'm looking, if you look at this is what I do. I always get my references. Let me put my phone over so you can actually see. There is a beautiful highlight right here. There's a highlight right here. Oh, in my phone. There's white highlights on the sides and little dings here, but for the most part, it's fairly clear. And we might paint in this gray respirator thing. That's going to be very tricky. I know, it's going to be tough. Okay, let me attempt. I'm going to attempt to do the gray first. This is a challenge. I need the right gray, so I'm going to not try to mix it because gray is one of those colors that you will never mix that same color gray. So just have one. I will be using Bastion Gray. That looks like a good gray to me. I'm gonna shake it. Remember to write down new followers. I don't write down followers that much. I will write down though because I got my new pink gel pen. New followers. Melty. Is that too high? That's too high. And we had some other new followers too. I missed them though. Let's see. Oh my goodness. If anybody here followed me today, let me know. I'll write your name down. If you want your name written down. Here we go. And what's the difference between following the stream and Shoshie's Twitch server? The difference is the server allows you to chat in it. You can still chat while you're watching the stream, and then you can also what does it allow you to do? It allows you to post photos, and you can be in a voice chat. Also, there's a voice chat in there that if you're interested in being in, you can check that out. Yeah, I would say that's the main difference. I'm putting a little bit of yellow on my palette for this thing right here. a little bit of that green. Oh, so because I took the green, I'm going to use this green right here because it looks like, according to my art here, there's just a little bit mixed in with that yellow. A little bit. Watch. It's almost like it's called, there's a name for it in the art terms. Oh shoot, I'm blanking. Ah, I wish I could remember what it's called. It's called, maybe we could call it oh well. There we go. That's what I get for painting while tired. That's okay. Reflected light. Booyah! That's what it's called. This is called reflected light. The slicker of his coat is a little bit shiny, and so it's actually reflecting some of this light. There are some new followers scrolling at the top. You're going to type them, but they're too many. Oh. Undertoning is close, but I would call it reflected light. There we go. It does have an undertone though. Yeah. See, by making that green a little bit more pronounced, it actually feels like it's calming down the green on his shirt. So I'm going to add a little bit of this necrotite green by P3. And since I've already drawn on the little bones, it's going to be so much easier just to paint over, because it's almost like having a coloring book now. I want it to be a little bit, it looks like there's like some kind of shadowing going on here, because it's not, if that's not working. We'll clean it up. Happy mistakes, guys, right here in front of your eyes. Fixed. But it is supposed to be a little bit like there's like little texture dots in here that I can see. You loved art history, toured Italy last month, and got to see so many amazing works. Falcon, are you from Europe or are you from the US? I think I saw that you asked me if Central Time was our same time zone, so I'm guessing you're from the US. You're so brave, mixing red on the model. Well, I can always fix it. And sometimes I get a better result mixing on the model than, and this is a big model too, that's the other thing. On a smaller model, you don't want to do as much mixing because that you'll lose details. But on a bigger model, you can take more risks. So you might think about one day getting a bigger model. I feel like you can try a lot more things. See, if I mess up, I can just go back over it with the black, because black will cover everything. That's the other reason why it's easy. It's not so risky because of that. And I'm going to put a little bit more obvious reflected light over here. Texas? Okay, yeah, that's Central Time. Nice. I would love to go to Italy. We went to Germany and Austria this summer. All right, all back here. Totally needs painting. Now I need a yellow. And actually, can you see my reference right here? If you squint, that is a green brown. It's basically almost the same as Trader Green. I have a really good eye of color. Look at that. That's the Trader Green. So because I could never do small, like simple sums in my head, like anything past the teens, if I try to add 25 plus, 86, I struggle. But I can look at that color, I can go pick that out, and I can also imagine it on a wall. I can go to the paint store, without my example, because I can carry color. I can pick it out from a whole like sample and be pretty close. That is something that a lot of people can't do. Like I said, my brain overcompensates for art. And I'm just going to go over this whole thing with the Trader Green because we're going to layer highlight over it. You can't do either of those things. I'm sure there's something you're good at, though. There's something that you can do that other people have difficulty doing. Or spell, not sure what you compensate with. You'd rather have that skill, no calculator for color. I don't know. Here's the thing. People don't look down on you for not being able to carry color. I mean, unless you're colorblind, then they might. But, I mean, most people don't care. But people literally will, like, especially when I'm gaming, it's really, like, I have to count the pips on the dice. I'm just a pain in the butt to game with. Because I can't do the math in my head. And so I have to trust my gaming partner. They'll usually add for me. You can come down. What's the matter? Oh, you're trying to be... My daughter is coming down the stairs, and our stairs are a little creaky. Just come down quickly, and it won't matter. You're good at sleeping? You know what? Some people aren't. I've been having terrible insomnia lately. Being good at sleeping is a gift. Because when you can't sleep, that is not fun. Not fun. When I do get to sleep, I'm good at sleeping. And I sleep very soundly. It's very difficult to wake me up. Which makes me a good roomie to have at cons. Because as long as I've got me some earplugs, I'm golden. Okay. So, where am I going? Let's see. We need some more of this. Moldy ochre. That's my yellow. I'll mix that onto the mini right there. We're just layer highlighting at this point now. See? But that Trader Green made a very nice base for us. And yellow, we've always said yellow is a tricky color. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not a smooth blending painter. I'm more painterly. I paint as if it's like on a canvas. So if there's a brush mark, it's all right. Because that's my style. A little bit. Your daughter's that way with music. She has an incredible ear for sound. However, there are many tear-ridden evenings up late struggling with math. Oh, hell, yeah. I mean, I totally get it. The way they teach math now, though, is at least a little better than when I was a kid. So I was in grade school. in the 70s and 80s. And they really only taught mostly memorization math. And at least now they teach sort of spiral curriculum in some places. So they'll teach it and then they'll come back to it and they'll come back to it and they'll come back to it. And by the time they get to the end of the year, the kid has mastered it because they have had it repeated back to them. Whereas when I was a kid, they taught it, and if you happen to miss some school, that was it. You were done. You probably like I was sick during long division, and I'm already bad at math. And can you imagine me trying to learn long division after having missed a week or two on my own? Nope. I do like wet blending though. This is fun. Shadow Claimer, thank you so much for the host. He's auto hosting me, but I still like to thank them on stream because I never know if they're going to go back and watch. And plus, if you are a person who is a streamer and you auto host me, then you have a chance of getting a little thank you. Okay, so I need. So look at this color up here is more of a true yellow, but I'm not sure if I have right. This is Cygnus yellow. It's obviously not the same. It needs to be desaturated with some white. And if we look, there is just the tiniest amount of that green in there too. So it's got a green tone to it. I can read it. I can read color. Look at this. Did you see that? Pretty close. Try it. Yeah, that's pretty. Cosmo says, I can't sleep with others at cons. I sleep too well and snore. People can't wake me up. And I've had someone dream about me taking a Q-tip and shoving the sounds into their ears. Aw. Hey, Strokes of Chaos Minis. Welcome. Everything is good. We are painting a chemical bust from Tiny Leads. I was so geeked out. Tiny Leads saw my Instagram post, and not only did they like reshare it, but they said they really liked my version. I was really geeked out because I really love these minis. Sometimes I got to make myself slow down. I need a little bit more Cygnus yellow because I really want to brighten that up a little bit. Just a little bit. It's not the right green. Or it's not the right yellow. That's part of the problem. It's all right though. You don't have to match things exact. See? We can always desaturate that with a little bit of white and just go over that a little bit. Ooh, that's too much white. Actually, I don't mind it. Sometimes, like I said, happy accidents, man. Blend it in. That might actually be right. Just strong. Thank you. Is anybody in here besides Dark Toyland that got to see my stream this morning with D-Day Gaming? Because I'm curious if you guys liked me having a co-host rather than just being by myself. I mean, I could go either way, but that was kind of fun. I think the right co-host can make it more fun. We need some green in there. All this shadowing right there. See? You missed it? Your son did wake at 5 a.m., so technically you could have caught it. Oh, man. That's rough. When you mix black with yellow, you get a sort of a green color. It's sort of a poopy green. Nope, sorry, it was too early. You would have loved to see a co-host, though. Yeah, we'll do it sometime, I think. I would love to co-host with Flickster or anybody, you know? I think we might do that sometime, actually. That would be fun. Okay, let's check this side. Ah, I'm getting blurping paint, guys. My motor skills. My motor skills. Okay. Some banter, yeah. Is that because of the blue tones in the back, in the black? Black has blue tones, but it also has green tones. It's basically a mix of all three colors: red, cyan, and yellow. But when you desaturate it down, you kind of see what it depends, because not all blacks are alike, right? So some blacks have more blue, some blacks have more red, some blacks have more yellow. Not really so much yellow, but dropped. There we go. I'm trying to get this smooth, but it doesn't want to be smooth, and my patience is not good today. Okay, let's do his hair. We're gonna use a dry brush on his hair. Do you see all this texture in here? Does anybody know Jesse's hair was, or not Jesse, yes, Science's hair is supposed to be kind of like a light brown. Voodoo Mistress, subscribe. Whoa, that is awesome. Subscribers. There we go. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the subscription. It really does mean a lot to me. It does help the stream a lot, actually. I'm eventually going to be going for partnership. So that means that people who subscribe and support the channel and watch, and anybody who's watching right now, you're helping the stream, and you're helping me toward my goal of getting partnered. And that would be great to be able to achieve that. Okay. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with this hair, because I want it to be brown. I think we need to go darker with it before we go lighter, because this is sort of already light brown. So let me get umber, and I'm going to mix it with some coal black for a dark color. Yes, hype, Voodoo Mistress, you deserve it. Thank you so much. Lots of hype. And I got paint all over my hand, blah. Second month. We got to write that down too. That's even better. There we go. Looks like Jesse is looking at the writing. Yeah, he is like, I love it. So I'm looking and I see a little bit of magenta over here. See if I can get it on my brush. I actually have a pair of these pink respirators. They're pretty cool. I'm making it brighter because we're going to desaturate with a little white and bring it back down in a minute. But we need to amp the intensity. Hello. How do I say your name? Raphazes? Raphazes? Tell me if I mispronounce it so I can pronounce it correctly. Right, I'm going to use some of this. And I'm going to mix it with some Murderous Magenta. Might have fallen on the floor. It did fall on the floor. 1 second, guys. I'm going to grab it. Point Blank Pixel, hello. Bring it up to 11 before taking it back to 10. Exactly. Who says that? Does somebody else say that? Because that's perfect. Bring it up to 11 and take it back down to 10. Sometimes I bring it up 2 steps and yeah, pull it back down to 1. It's from Next Level. Hey, that's a good saying. Credit to him. Next Level is a great painter. I wish I got more of a chance to watch. I don't often have a chance to watch. Chat is also very full. And so that's difficult for me when a chat is super, super full. It's difficult to get everybody, to talk to everybody. There we go. It's like his wrestling voice. Yes. I got to meet him at Adepticon, the very first time I went to Adepticon, and I was just super impressed by his business sense. Oh. Wow, this is a cool name. Look at this, guys. Gonna come on screen in a second here. The smoking badger is now following. Welcome. That's perfect. The smoking badger. For this pink, I mixed a little bit of the Midland Flesh with the Murderous Magenta. It has a little bit of the, what tone in it? It has a little bit of that fluorescent already in it too. If you've never painted with fluorescent paints, give it a try, because it sometimes is that one thing that you needed to amp your pigment intensity. I'm base coating everything right now. Oh. Yay, yes, hype for the smoking badger. Welcome. Welcome to the channel, and thank you so much for following. And like I said before, every follower, every watcher, every person, you know, helps contribute to the stream, and it really makes a difference. So thank everybody. Okay, so I'm liking that intensity a little bit more now. This part is going to be straight up Murderous Magenta on here. And then there's a lot of this Sanguine base down in the bottom. Sanguine base is like a burgundy color. It looks really, blends really nice into that Murderous Magenta too. Polite clap. Yay. It's a great channel. Thank you for sharing your talent. Aw. You know, so many painters these days, they are going behind paywalls. And I wanted to do something different, because I knew that if I did a Patreon, it would only make me more work for me, and I wouldn't get to paint as much. So my tactic is use streaming time to paint more for myself and get fueled for painting myself, and that keeps me from burning out. Teach other people to paint, and you know, people will find me and they'll commission me, or they'll contribute in their own ways. I took straight up white. Don't ask me why I say straight up white, but straight up white, like that. And I'm trying to make, there's a really amazing reflection right here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, this is schminky white. Let me show this on screen. It's an artist's acrylic. This is titanium white. Do not lick it. It is toxic. In fact, don't lick any paints for the most part. I mean, I know a lot of people are brush lickers, but I've started to try to get out of the habit, because I want to be around for a while. And I'm worried that we have so much toxicity in the rest of our environment. I don't need to be putting more in with my paint. So much more plastics and stuff that we never had when I was growing up. And we see so much more chemical sensitivity than ever before. That's beautiful. I love that. That is just a really bright highlight. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to glaze a little bit of it to just smooth it. Hello, Whippering Will Games. Welcome. I'm so glad you could make it. There we go. A little bit more of this titanium white. I need to mix it with a little pink over here. Oh. Well, a minute ago I had a perfect highlight. Now I gotta bring it back. Give me 1 second. I'll look at chat again. I can tell people are typing to me. Not as easily with Bridezilla. Aw. Be glad you have a bride to be. This is just a stressful time. Yes, you were glad. Good. Yeah, oh, it's very soon. Wow, it's crazy. I'm just going by so fast. There's a big blob of water on my brush. I'm trying to not get it on my mini. Blending white. Tricky, tricky, tricky. This is schminky though. It's much easier than some whites. Now let's try this side over here. Ah. I might get out some Lamy Medium and see if it'll help me smooth it a little bit better. Let me try it. Where is the Lamy Medium? If you've not ever used this, it's helpful. It's expensive though. So you might find some other kind of medium that will do something else similar. So that's going to be on there. And then I'm going to take my little white. And it basically turns your white into a glaze. I don't know if it's the same thing as slow dry, but it works pretty great. Then I can glaze the pink in there as well. Move our hands down. Thank you. Always tell me that if you need me to. There we go. There we go. And then all this back here is dark, so I'm going to use a little bit of blue mixed with my, there we go. We just got a new follower. And I missed a follower too, didn't I? The Smoking Badger. I got to write your name down. Badger, Badger, Badger. Awesome. Calabouche. Calibouche. Calabouche. Thank you so much for following me. I really, really appreciate it. And welcome. Is your name right there? Mushroom, 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 snake! Yay! That's awesome. I love you guys. I don't know if you guys missed it, but I mixed a little blue. That's way too dark for me. So let's see if I can lighten it some. There we go. Ooh, pink is not easy, guys. Not easy. Not hard, but not easy. So is anybody else here from the Midwest, like up north? Not necessarily Texas, I would still consider somewhat south. Anybody here from the Midwest? Because I got a question for you. Midwest is best. Yeah, the pink does make the breathers pop because red is a very dominant color and your eye goes to it really fast. Definitely does. Nebraska? Okay. So we got at least one person who might know what I'm talking about. Rachel's from the Midwest. So tonight my husband and I are going to go to a cornhole tournament. If you know what cornhole is, you are from the Midwest. It's also another word for it is bags. And it is a Midwest game. Have you heard of it? Have you heard of it? You know what it is? Awesome. Good. You play it at work? Oh, good. I felt like it started. No, we don't have our own bags. We used to have our own cornhole like set because we got it for a wedding present, but we never used it, so I ended up selling it at a garage sale. I'm not as big of into bags because I'm not good at it. Now this is the part where I guess. I have to guess where is the light hitting, so that way I can make sure that hopefully I'm highlighting this right. I'm guessing it's most of the light's coming from this area. So when you think about what you're highlighting, this is something I learned in art school. You got to think about the volumes. This is a square volume. So squares are planes, and they usually have highlights from dark to light. So up here is going to be the lightest, I believe. Ah, too much. Too much. Take that off. Yeah, the bags are filled with corn, and you throw them at a bags board or whatever it's called. Deck. I'm not sure. Okay, now just a smidge of light. White right there. Ranking up as a league game at the couple of bars you moved. Oh. It's fun. So we came in second place last year at the same tournament. But this is a college town. We live in a college town. So trying to go up against college students for games of it, well, they play all the time, and they might even practice, which we don't practice. Okay, I'm reasonably happy with the highlighting over here. Ooh. Kind of making it up as I go along. Sometimes I can't teach it because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making it up. This is where I rely on my art background and my hardwired art skills that just come out sometimes. Okay. There is a lot of green down here. There's a hard shadow right here, which I'm going to mix a little bit of brown with that green to make that even darker. And unfortunately, I just made a big coffee stain right there. There we go. That's better. Cranking up a legume. Good. Are there any comic artists that has influenced me? Yes. I just did a piece recently. An ElfQuest piece. ElfQuest was my #1 influencer as an artist when I was growing up. And I would also say Jim Lee from Marvel. Although I didn't do his style. I could copy Wendy Pinney's style pretty well. In fact, there was a short time there where I was thinking about going to work for ElfQuest, which would have been awesome. But comic art that's not for sissies. That's some difficult stuff to repeat the same figures over and over again and make them look like they're the same figure every single time. That's hard. Like I can draw something, but can I draw it multiple times equally to the same level? That's a skill. You haven't heard a Penny reference in ages. Ah, yeah. They were my #1 comic. They got me into other comics. I read X-Men. I'd say the first comic that I really got into after ElfQuest was The New Warriors. And it was I got it when I was working at a bakery in a grocery store. And the New Warriors were on the shelf. And they were basically a ragtag group of misfit, teens and 20-somethings that didn't fit in with any other superheroes. So they gave them their own book. And I just fell in love with them. Firestar and Marvel Boy and Namorita and Speedball and Night Thrasher and Nova. How many of you have heard of these guys? I really think it'd be awesome. I think they're talking about making a movie. That would be amazing. But I don't know if it's going to be the same kind of cast. My fault. I'm reading ElfQuest because the final quest is going on right now. Other than that, I haven't followed any comics in several years. Bastion Gray. We're going to go ahead and start painting in that respirator that's in there. Yep, you can read all of the ElfQuest comics online at elfquest.com. And then once you get caught up, you can get the final quest is currently being sold at Dark Horse Miniatures, and you can buy online versions of that, or you can buy the hardbacks or the trade paperbacks. Okay. Making this up. This is the respirator area thing. I don't know why it doesn't have that. Hold on, I just realized something. Yeah. It's not sculpted on. We're going to draw it on. Attempt. If it doesn't look good, I will take it off. Aw, thank you so much for the cheer. You only had the black and white comics I'm guessing you're speaking of ElfQuest, but yeah. ElfQuest had a pretty big European following, especially in Germany. Germany and some of the other areas down there. That's off center. What are we gonna do? We'll make it off. We'll make it correct. The lovely thing about acrylics is that you can just go back in and fix stuff. All right, so I don't know. I don't want that green. I want a brown. I'm gonna use brown. I'm gonna make all of the inside of this mask right now brown because his hair is brown. And I'm gonna imagine that we're looking in on his hair. This could end up stinking quite a bit, guys. All right, I'm gonna paint the whole thing brown over that respirator thing that I just painted because I'm not loving it. If you don't love it, get rid of it. All right, now I'm trying to smooth this out. Very watery right now. We might need 2 more coats. There's the respirator thing. Derp. That's it right there. I don't need to do the respirator at all because it's already there. What I get for streaming tired. Jesse. Yeah, I know. He's great. He's your love. Science. Yeah, science. Let me look at the respirator again. All right, so this is a bit of this and a little bit of this. Mix a little bit of this. We're gonna make this have a little bit more black in it. What time is it? It's, oh wow, it is almost 4, guys. We got to do our giveaway. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna put up my Be Right Back screen. I didn't realize the time went so fast. Holy cow. We'll let Pinkman sit right here for you. I'm gonna put on, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna put my Be Right Back up. I'm gonna put up my other screen. Nope, we'll put a Be Right Back because we're gonna keep streaming until we get this giveaway done. So just be right back. And I'm gonna set up the lottery. You only need 25 stars to enter to win Samurai. It's gonna be a keyword lottery, I believe. Hold on 1 second. I have to set up the bot, so bear with me while I do it. Spending as many as you want. Okay. So, 25 points a ticket. I've only done one ticket. I'm only done one ticket each. Yep. 25 points for a ticket. It's not going to be multiple entry. Just one person per ticket. Oh, I need ticket raffle. Should I redo it? Flickster is so awesome. I love him. He is helping me. Give me 1 second. Pretty sure I did a ticket raffle. Wait. I did a ticket raffle. I don't want multiple entry. And so I think I'm good. I'm good. So you need to enter just the word samurai. Okay. So everybody entered the word samurai to enter. And then you can spend your tickets. You're good. You already entered, you think? Okay. You have 22 gold stars. Oh, that's not quite enough. You know what? I'm gonna give everybody in the chat 5 points. Okay, so that will help everybody. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna give everybody 5 points. Make sure you spell samurai right. I just gave everybody 5 points. So hopefully you can buy it now. Samurai, how is it spelled? Samurai. Samurai. I believe that's right. Normally I can spell okay. Just type the word samurai to enter. And then you'll be entered in. We got about a 10-minute timer on this, so it's been going. You gave a few stars too. Awesome, Darth Tolan. Yeah. Black Zodiac, you've only been watching for a little bit, 3 hours. Oh, you're really close as well. Was that not enough? Oh, you've been in chat for 3 hours and 28 minutes. How do you spend your stars? You have to just type samurai. It should spend them. How do we confirm they entered? You know, Flick? I don't know much about my bot, and I apologize. You entered? Oh, good. Oh, that's why you only 7 left? Okay. Yeah, I think the way to confirm if you entered is see if your points got spent. Maybe that's how to do it. Okay. Good. Let's see if we are... Wait, I gotta keep an eye on the bot because it's going so fast. Is there a picture of the giveaway figure? I will show it to you. Hold on. It's not finished yet, but she is on her way to being finished. There she is. And once she is finished, I will mail it out to the winner. Let's see. Go. Can you see her? Let's move him. Move him over here. Here she is. This is her cool free hand. So pretty. Thank you. Hey, howdy. If you just joined the chat and you've been a long time watcher, you can go ahead and type Samurai to be part of this giveaway. It is totally fine. Oh, good. Okay, I'll also have a list. Looks very LFR right. It does. I moved the cam. Oh, there we go. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh. Shoshie bot has a cam. Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, that's much better. This is our little girl. And here's her art card. You will be getting the art card, the original box, right here. And the mini. And I think that's it. Yep. Because this is an encore. It doesn't come with the Aw, thank you so much for the cheer. It doesn't come with the signed and numbered card, I don't believe. Everybody's excited? I'm anticipatory. Aw, you will never know. Thank you so much for the cheer. I'm gonna write your name down. I know some other people have cheered, so I will write down Torlin too. Spell it right. Yeah, the sword didn't break off. The little smoke that I have, but yeah, I have Bondic and I'll fix it. I just thought it's going to be easier to paint all this in here first and then glue it in. So might as well wait and then put it in once I'm done. But yeah, here's this little, that's the last bit of the sword that's gonna go on. There we go. It goes like that. Aw, I appreciate that. Goes straight to the display case. Okay, here we're gonna put Samurai Winner here. Did I spell it right? Samurai AI. I can't even spell. Samurai Winner. I'm getting excited because I want to see who wins. Woo! There's a lot of people in here entering too. Well, odds are good. I think it might be like 1 out of 43 right now. That's pretty good odds. Samurai. Yep, that's how you spell it. Did I spell it with a capital S? I don't know if it matters. Yeah, try lowercase in case. Just try both. Do. Oh my goodness. The waiting. I have no patience. Asking back Samurai. Some people had to wait a little bit longer. Hi, Pipe. Yep. Better than the lottery and more important? More important. Aw. Don't worry, Gartorlin. I'm going to award you some stars today for doing good things. just being such a help in the chat. Congrats! Who won? Wait. Strokes of Chaos Mini! Yay! Strokes of Chaos. Spell it right. Okay. Strokes of Chaos, whisper me with your contact information so I can send you. And Nick Claxton just subscribed for a second month. You are a legend. Nick Claxton. Second month. Thank you so much. Strokes of Chaos Mini, send me your contact information after the stream. And Paint and Crease, you just made it, but we just did the giveaway. But we had a winner. It was Nick's class, and he's going to get this Kingdom Death Samurai. We just had another follow, didn't we? Did I miss it? What did I miss? The bot is hyping. Okay. Do we have another follow? Did anybody see it? I missed it. I'm so sorry. It's all good. M2 Cats, thank you so much for the follow and welcome. Okay, now we're going to find somebody to host. Let me see. Oops, this one. Let's see who's going on right now. Aw, thank you, Dartorlin. That's really nice. Thank you for the cheer. Maybe another time, Nick Claxton. We will have more. We'll have at least one giveaway every month. Point Blank Pixel subscribed also. We're having so many awesome people here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. I'm going to check something here. I see a guy painting. Let's see. So there's a guy. His name is Painting Stingray. He's only got 4 or 5 people watching him. So I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, isn't it cute? I'm going to go ahead and host him. Hopefully he's speaking English. I think it looks like he might be. Okay. Let me get out these 2 figures here so you guys can see them. He's looking, he's upskirting her. No, he's not. He's just being Jesse. There we go. Aw. Painting Stingray is hosting me. I was gonna host you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Now I don't know who to host. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. I got another cheer from Dark Torlin. Let's see. Bear with me. I'm going to find somebody for you guys. You know what? I'm going to host Key Lime. I will go ahead and do that. The host animation is the cutest. I love it. Oops, not be right back. Not be right back. This one. So many cheers. Thank you. No, you didn't win. I'm so sorry. Maybe next time, Flick. Oh, it'll be okay. Bye, guys. Have a great time, and I will be back on Monday at 9 to 11 GMT -5.